It's the last day in February. We've had storm after storm and the bees are now flying. We've just cleared around this site. I've swapped this colony for some fire bricks, and we've just cleared all the bank off and chopped some wood. So hopefully this will move. This is where the swarm came in, and I've left it, well, it's a little bit in the way, and I'm in a little bit of the way of the bees as well, because they just bounced off me, so that means I have to move. This is the cooler part of the pit here, and the bees are flying out of some hives. Some are a little bit still on the dormant side, but this one seems to be working fairly well. I've left the mouse guards in at the moment. We've had an awful lot of trouble with mice. This one's working a little bit better here, coming in and out. But this is the cooler part. I was hoping to transfer them all up onto the top ridge there, because the difference in temperature is quite, well, there's another 5 or 6 degrees, especially with the sunlight falling up there. This is on top of the hill, and the bees are quite active up here. I'm quite happy with what's happening, but you never know until you see pollen going in whether some of these bees are robbing each other out. So I'll leave them on narrow entrances until a bit later. There's one here which I didn't put a mouse guard on. I must have been fairly lucky that a mouse hasn't gone in, but the bees are flying and they seem quite happy. I'm going to have to clear all this mess away from the front of the hives. It's grown up last year, so these bees are fairly happy. I've got some new floors for these with Varroa screens on, so it does help with Varroa, because if the mite drops out, it drops off the bees in the winter. It just sort of gets cold and it doesn't climb back up and falls through the grid, so they're quite useful. It happens in the summertime. Perhaps the hive should be a little bit further off the floor, but I've got some concrete U-shapes that I'm going to put underneath the bees just to lift them up a bit. I had a few losses during the winter, and that was mainly caused by, well, to start with, the wasp at the back end. That took out 4 hives and I couldn't get to the wasp nest. Then the one, I was so late feeding because of the wasps that some didn't take any food down, and I lost about 3 colonies because of the fact that they didn't take the food down. So hopefully by the time I do my first inspections, there'll be some strong colonies. Usually find about 1/4 of them are strong, half are sort of mediocre, and another 1/4 will be weak stocks, which I'll put together and make good stocks.